Well, okay. I mean, come on. That's like... Welcome back, everybody. It has been a long time since I've been legitimately this excited for an episode, because this is going to be a beer experiment like no other. We have no idea what's going to happen here. So much context to fill everybody in on. We used this beautiful beer toy, this electronic beer foamer that Alessandro got me for Christmas, and we experimented with the Pilsner Urquell, and it just took that beer to another level. Right, man.
I agree.
Unbelievable.
It really did. It was, wow. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it to be that different.
Naturally, as the crazy beer explorers we are, the first thing that popped into our heads was, what would happen if we strapped this baby onto a can of Guinness?
Exactly.
So we're going to find out. We have no idea. We are taking already nitrogenated Guinness with the widget and then putting it through an additional beer foamer to see what happens and to see if maybe we can replicate some kind of extra creamy, delicious, to see if we can unlock some Guinness magic.
Exactly. That's it, my friend. You just said it right there. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we're going to discover a new beer dimension. You know, we're going to open like a road towards an uncharted territory in the beer world.
The Guinness Nitro Surge, unfortunately, is not available in North America, so this is available on Amazon. Beer foamers just like this one. It looks like a Nitro Surge. It's got the coloring on it. It's kind of like, almost looks like it's designed to be a bit of a bootleg Nitro Surge.
It kind of looks like it, right?
It's got the Guinness color. It looks the same. So, hey, what we're going to do, we're going to pour out a regular can of Guinness, and then we are going to see what the hell happens with this thing. And we're going to see, is it going to be the most amazing beer discovery ever? Or is it going to be a flop and we're just going to have a glass of Guinness foam? We'll see.
It's gonna be interesting, no matter what, man. Like, we're gonna have 2 delicious pints of Guinness, so I'm down for that.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Can't go wrong. All right, let's get started, man. Let's pour out the regular. I guess we just gotta hope that we don't have a widget failure.
That would be unfortunate, but I have extra cans just in case.
Same. And yes, I do a hard pour on my Guinness. Feel free to hate me in the comments. And man, I'm using my 4 Green Fields glass.
I see you have there, my friend. I should have thought about that. I didn't think about it. I should have brought it.
2 significant Guinness glasses. The other one is the personalized Guinness glass that you got me.
Oh, look at that. That's so nice. So you
for
have
Christmas
Joe's
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Joe's Pint.
There
exactly on the back there.
Okay.
That's right.
So here's number 1.
That's right.
And now, my
okay,
friend.
there's number 1. Okay, so first thing, we got to detach the top on this.
It's going to be
It does
interesting.
take 2 AAA batteries. Oh no, I did a full detach.
All right. So let's see where the opening is. Here. Okay. Are you ready, my friend?
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Oh my God. I'm nervous. All right, you press the button on the top.
All
the
right.
foamer's on.
Foamer's on.
Let's go. Oh. Okay.
Okay, interesting.
This looks a little bit like what it looks like when you... It's struggling. The machine is struggling.
Oh, it's going though.
It's going. Okay. It looks a little bit like how it does when you get like a proper pint poured on. Oh, look at that surge.
Look at that, man. I got
Look
it.
at that. Okay, did we do it? Did we discover? Look at this.
Look at this.
Dude, this looks like...
I'm seeing the same you're seeing, man. Like, look at this.
This looks like when you get a pint poured on draft. Did we just discover the ultimate Guinness beer hack?
That's gotta be, man. Look at that. It's still going.
Look at the difference. Oh my God.
I'm genuinely
Okay,
shocked.
well-
I'm just looking at the beers at this point.
Look at this. Look how creamy the head is on this. Like,
Oh my God.
there's some bubbles in there, sure, but man, like, look at that surge.
Look at that. Look at that. Here.
Wow.
And quite different, huh?
Do you want to take a sip of the regular pour first?
Yeah, let's do that. So we give the other one a time to settle because apparently it needs longer.
That's right.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Okay. Standard, tasty Guinness, nice and creamy.
Yeah.
Or just look at it.
It's still going.
Look at this. It's still surging.
It is still going, man. I think we've discovered
definitely-
something unique here.
It's definitely a thicker head than I know most people like on their Guinness, for me at least. How's yours? Can you see?
Yeah, of course, man. Here, sorry, I'm going to show you here to the side.
Do you have like as thick of a head going as me here?
Not as much
I've got-
as yours there. Like, I think it might be the glass that I've used here. That's on me.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But
All right, well, let's take a sip. Cheers.
cheers.
Well, okay. I mean, come on. That's like, that is, I would I've never had a nitro surge, but I'd imagine that's the idea.
I got to go back and try the original one just to make sure I took the
Yeah.
accurate reading. There's no comparison whatsoever between those two.
There's no, look at the shtick on this one. Look at that.
No.
Just pure shtick on the side of the glass. This thick, luscious, foamy, creamy head compared to this. Wow. It's a winner. Holy crap.
I'm speechless. I'm going to be honest.
And it just goes to show you, like, I know that the Nitro Surge is packaged and branded as in that way where it's like you need to have the Nitro Surge cans. And then this little device here off Amazon. Look at this, is like a beautiful pint of Guinness.
I mean, the mouthfeel somehow is even more creamy, and the taste is so refreshing, and the bubbles are just like so. It's the closest thing to what I've had in a pub, but I'm not gonna go as far as say as in Ireland because no, for sure, but in a pub that you would go to that has good Guinness locally, it's pretty close.
Texture-wise, body-wise, it has that lightness, that creaminess, that fluffiness that you get off a really well-poured pint of Guinness in a pub. Whereas this one, it's a little bit... It's Guinness in a can. It's what you expect in Guinness in a can. It's a little bit heavier. It's not as soft. It's not as creamy. It's a little bit rougher in that sense.
Yeah.
But oh my God, this is like the pub experience. And even just, moving it side to side, like look at the head, the lacing on it. Like it's...
So nice.
Experiment successful.
I would say so.
This beer foamer is a beautiful beer toy. Highly recommend it. Like, we're not sponsored representing any particular brand. There's different versions of this. Alessandro did some research, found this one on Amazon. I'm not, because they're not sponsoring us or anything, I won't name it.
Check them out.
Do your research if you're curious.
Yeah.
Pick a beer foamer, experiment with it, have some fun, because so far it's 2 for 2.
2 for 2. And it just makes me even more excited. What's going to happen with all the other beers that we're going to experiment with? Like, what is it going to do to those?
What other beers will be put through a beer foamer?
Yeah.
To see what happens.
Right.
We will find out. Maybe an ABT 12?
Could be. But no matter what we do, we're not going to forget to close our beer brackets because that's the important part.
We never will. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. No, this episode's going to be up right before St. Patty's.
Happy St.
Cheers.
Patrick's Day.
Enjoy yourself a nice pint of Guinness. Get yourself a beer foamer if you're to have the true pub experience at home. Wow.
Really. Cheers.
Beer secret unlocked. Holy crap, man. That was fun. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay. Part deux. We had to come back on. I know we already signed off on the episode, but a couple of minutes later, we were just chatting and drinking these delicious pints. And look at this. This is maybe 5 minutes later. The one that had the foamer, the head is still thick. There's still this thick head that's together. It's still completely solid together. You can't really see on the camera, but it's almost like a pillowy, like an inch thick, pillowy mass that's still floating on top of the beer 5 minutes later, giving this insane creamy head. It's like having a pub Guinness poured on tap next to a regular canned Guinness And like you were saying, man, it's like, why would I ever go back to this after experiencing this?
Yeah, exactly, man. Like you're right. And usually I'm a huge supporter of the cans. I love the cans. But now I'm trying these too, and I'm thinking, why would I ever just have a regular can if I can use the beer foamer and get the same or close experience?
Never again.
Very close, like to the pub experience, right? Like, it's just so dramatic, and I'm still shocked by. Well, I mean, first of all, you can tell like how much I've. I guess it's the same for you. We've been drinking a little bit more.
Yeah,
of this,
both of us are almost done the pint. But dude, look, it's still. I've got like 1/6 of the beer left, and it's still that nice head that's just maintaining itself. Whereas the head on the regular can pour, it's so thin, and there's like transparent patches on it. You can see sort of black through the top of it. And this one is just still like a finger width of head, thick and creamy. 5-6 minutes later after pouring it, it's unbelievable. And just the body of the beer too, the mouthfeel, it maintains its creaminess all the way through. Whereas this one, you know, it's canned Guinness. After a while, those first couple of sips are creamy, right? Once you get towards the end, it starts to be a little bit more like a tingly kind of carbonation, like the creaminess starts to fade a little bit.
It's just like shocking how big of a difference this makes, because I know I'm used to the Guinness in cans, so I know that like I that's a flavor that I'm familiar with. But tasting it against this, it's just like bringing out all the, I wouldn't call them flaws, but the differences. Regular canned Guinness has these more spiky edges to it, while this one turns into this very silky smooth, even more silky smooth than I'm used to. And it just makes it taste like, yeah, it's just like being at a pub. It's beer brackets magic. That's all I can say.
Having a can of Guinness at home is having a can of Guinness at home, but when you go to a pub that has good Guinness, you're just like, oh, this is like drinking cream, right? It's that effect. It's lighter. It's just smooth. It goes down like milk. We needed to come back on. We need to turn the cameras back on and just say, no, we're not done. We're not done talking about this yet, because we're just sitting there drinking our pints and just gushing over this.
I don't know about you, but I kind of want to open another one and try it again. Make sure that we're not dreaming.
We might just do that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hope you're enjoying some pints of Guinness in your home pub. And whatever you do, click that beer bell down below, because YouTube will let you know when we're in the pub. And you can come hang out with us in the pub again. And we're keep an eye on the channel. More St. Patrick's Day episodes coming. A little bit of a spoiler, because this one's going to be going up ideally before. I am going to be heading down to Florida to film some St. Patrick's Day episodes with Alessandra, so keep an eye on that. We're going to have some fun episodes in person together, which we don't get to do too often, coming up on the channel soon.
Cheers, everybody. And no matter what, don't forget to close your beer brackets.
Never forget. Signing off for real this time.